What's up, guys? Welcome to, I guess, another episode 2 of Isekast. I actually recorded this a lot sooner than I thought I would, because I don't really have much to talk to, but I actually found some things to talk about. I was like, you know what? Fuck it, let's go ahead and get something out there. So, if you guys haven't already seen the last video that I uploaded, go check it out. I played Pokemon Soul Silver. Yeah, go check it out. It's pretty good. I'm actually enjoying the Pokemon games that I'm playing currently. I do have some topics to talk about. No particular order, but first off, let's talk about Pokemon. I know the very first episode, was supposed to be the Pokemon episode, but let me just breeze through it. I have a little to talk about. But yeah, claps around, please, 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 settle down, settle down. But I have beaten Pokemon Pearl from Diamond and Pearl. Let's freaking go. Now you guys can clap. Okay, that's enough. No, but seriously, I have beaten Pearl. I beat it this weekend. Currently, as of recording, it is Tuesday. So I beat it Saturday night. Some friends and I hung out at a friend's house, and I took my DS. I was like, you know what? They told me to beat it. They've been bothering me to beat it. Finally, I was stuck at, don't be surprised, but I was stuck at Cynthia, and after doing a lot of research and stuff, figured out that a lot of people are like, that's where they get stuck at. It's Cynthia. Cynthia has I guess, in a way, Cynthia has in a way scarred a lot, like a generation. Like she has caused PTSD to a whole generation, which I didn't know about, and I can see why. Cause man, she was a tough cookie to beat. I spent so long. I spent like almost an hour. Well, I think less than an hour. Getting my party together, uh, healing them, putting new more PP on them. Weird, but yeah, putting more, getting more moves, better moves to counter her Pokemon. Um, with little help from my friends, because they had already mentioned a lot of that stuff prior. So I went in, used a lot of items, and yeah, it was quite a fight. Oh my god, like that fight left me really thinking, like, are all champion fights gonna be this difficult? Because it really was difficult. So yeah, when I got into the fight, I had to restart it again because I went in not knowing that it was gonna start immediately, because it's been like a few weeks since she beat me multiple times. Because I had, first time playing the game, I went in thinking, oh yeah, it's the final boss fight. Four, what was it called? The Elite Four were taken down, and then the secret fifth member came out, and I was like, okay. And then it immediately put me into the fight. I was like, oh, I was not prepared. And so, good thing I had saved right before her fight. And so I went in, and I reset it because I forgot to put everything together. So once I put everything together, I went into Cynthia, started the fight, and from the previous one that I had reset it, I realized that my what's the name, Luxray, my Luxray actually did pretty decent damage to her Spiritomb. So I was like, okay, we'll just go with Luxray Spiritomb, and then we'll see where it goes there. And I kid you not, the very first hit I got on Spiritomb, it was I think a crit, but it also flinched Spiritomb. So I was like, yo, that's an amazing start. I was like, it flinched him, so he didn't get, Cynthia didn't get the chance to hit back again the next time. I went again, and that brought it all the way almost down to the red. I almost two hit it, and I was like, yo, amazing start. I was like, okay, this is a good sign. This is a good sign. Boom, Spiritomb. The very next time it hit me, once. Then I went in, killed it 3 times. I was like, that's an amazing start. I was like, yes, let's go. From there, I don't know what she brought in next. I think it was that pretty one. Hold on, I have got to look this. I have got to look at her because I forgot what she brought in next. Okay, so I'm not exactly sure which one was next. It was either Gastrodon or Milotech, and I think it might have been Gastrodon, because when Milotech, I remembered I was having actually a bit of trouble with it. So I think it was Gastrodon, because the very next time I one shotted one of her um one of her next Pokemon, and I don't think it was Gastrodon then. No, it might have been Gastrodon because it's a water ground type. And it sucks how I actually deleted my thing because I had set up everything. Let me see. Yeah, okay. So I think it was Gastrodon next that came up, but it because I was having trouble, and I think water ground. So I think my Luxray was having trouble killing it, but I think it either two shot it or it one shot it. I'm not exactly sure, but I took Gastrodon down easily. And then from there, after taking two of them down easily, I was like, "Yo, okay, this is huge." And I think when Milotech came in, that's when I think it killed Luxray because it was already weaker from the other two fights. And Milotech, for some reason, I had the really hard time because my Luxray was killed, so I had to revive him. But considering it was a water type, I think I tried to kill it with like something else. I forgot which one. It's been a few days. I forgot what I was trying to use, but I know that Milotech was actually healing, and I was doing so little damage to it that it basically almost healed all the way back to full health. And I think that's when I decided, when it happened like 2 or 3 times, I decided to just revive Luxray, let someone die, I think, if they had to, and then revive Luxray and then kill it. And if that worked after Milotech, it was going fine because I think I had only lost one Pokemon. But then Garchomp joined the fight, and that's when things went downhill. So whatever Pokemon I had on the ground, I think it was Luxray, Garchomp destroyed. I think it one-shotted it. From then, I realized that it was weak to ice. It was weak to ice, like 4 times weak to ice and dragon type. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna send out my Palkia. Palkia, I had taught Blizzard right before the fight, and then my it also had a couple of, I think, one dragon move on it as well, and then I had Gyarados, which knew some kind of water. I don't know, but basically what I was gonna do is I was gonna send out Palkia, try to do as much damage as possible, then send out either Gyarados or another Pokemon to then take hits while I then heal my Palkia, and then it goes back to finish it. Good strategy, amazing strategy for for my opinion, based on how I play. So I was like, amazing strategy. I go in, I choose Blizzard. Garchomp goes first. I was like, wait, it's too fast. My friend was like, yeah, he's very fast. He goes first. I was like, no, and then he one shots my freaking Palkia. I was like, no, no. I was like, my plan. It went downhill. I was like, no, okay. I was like, okay, that's fine. I'll revive him. But he might get one shot again. I was like, oh my. That's when I started freaking out. I was like, okay, okay. Panic mode activated. So I did revive Palkia the next turn, and I healed him, max heal everything. I don't know if there is a potion where it heals then with max HP. I don't think there was, or either there isn't, or I just didn't get it. But I revived them, then I healed them max. So that's 2 turns. I don't know which Pokemon it was, or if I took 2 freaking Pokemon out trying to revive Palkia, but something happened. But yeah, that happened, and then oh yeah, I just realized my big tank guy, my turtle, what's his name, Torterra. Milotech had actually one-shotted it with like an ice beam or something. I just remembered. So that's why it took out Gyarados instead of my tank, my tank Torterra. I just realized, yeah, I had like 3 Pokemon down at that point. So when Garchomp took out my Palkia, it was critical. I thought at that point, when I tried to take down Garchomp, I thought it was over. But when Palkia came in that second time, I had revived him, fully healed him, brought him out, and then tried to hit Blizzard again. And Garchomp did not one-shot it. I think it did like quarter damage. I was like, okay, that's good. And then the Blizzard didn't hit. The blizzard missed. I was like, no. I was like, at that point, I was like, this is it. This is over. That's it. It's done. I'm gonna have to restart. Well, I thought I would have to restart. I was like, no. I was like, no. But it actually didn't come to that. It didn't actually come to that because after it had missed, he didn't kill me. It didn't kill me. So I was like, okay, I have one more opportunity. I was like, one more opportunity for it to hit. If this doesn't hit, if the second chance at whatever does not hit, it's done for. Now, I think at that point from the other Pokemon, Garchomp had like, I I think he had full health. Yeah, he did have full health. So second time, the blizzard does hit. The blizzard hits. I was like, oh guys, you should have seen me in my friend's garage. I was upstanding, going around screaming. I was like, no, the blizzard missed. I was like, no, putting my hands on top of my head. I was stressing. Oh my god, I was fighting for my life, man. Fighting for my life. I was so stressed and so angry that I had to like restart all. I think it was like almost a 40-minute fight, just me thinking of what I should do. One time my friend even came over to me. He looked over and I was like, "Yo, what should I do here? What should I do here? What attack should I do this? What attack should I do that?" Bro, it was a team effort there, man. It was a team effort. Oh man. But the blizzard hit. I was like, yes. And then I saw it. I saw the HP go lower and lower on Garchomp, and then it stayed at like less than a quarter health, like barely less than a quarter health. And then I was like, oh, I was like, you didn't kill it. I was like, okay, but one more attack. I think if another blizzard hits, but I was like, do I take the chance of the blizzard actually hitting? And I think my Palkia died next turn because it went first. I was like, no. I was like, oh shoot. And I don't know what actually killed Garchomp. I forgot which Pokemon I took out to actually kill it. I think it might have been my Torterra, because yeah, I don't know what actually killed Garchomp. Because Garchomp, as soon as Garchomp came in, he basically destroyed my entire team. But yeah, I don't know what actually killed Garchomp. But I do know this: Garchomp, Cynthia had actually called back Garchomp and threw out Lucario, and I destroyed Lucario. I don't know what thing I had to destroy Lucario, but I one-shotted or two-shotted Lucario. He was easy. And then once Garchomp came back out, that's when the blizzard hits. Man, everything's coming back to me already. Dang, I had already forgotten about that. So I think I had Torterra. I think because Lucario died and everything, I think because he had switched over, I used that opportunity when I saw that Lucario wasn't doing much damage to my team, that I actually revived most of my Pokemon that I had. But so Palkia actually hit Garchomp, and then I think Torterra to Earthquake, finish him, and it did. It finished him off. So at that point, Spiritomb had been dead, Milotech had been dead. I think Gastrodon and Lucario were dead, and if not, Lucario might have actually died after or before Garchomp, and Gastrodon might have came out. I don't know what the order was. I wish I should have written it down. But I know the last Pokemon Cynthia brought out was Roserade. And then when Roserade came out, it's a grass poison type. So I think I earthquaked her, and it brought her down way low. Oh, by the way, I am so lucky that Cynthia did not use any heals on any one of her Pokemon, especially Garchomp. When I realized once the fight was over that she had not used any heals on any of the Pokemon, because I was destroying her Pokemon, especially Garchomp. Like the fact that he was so low and Cynthia did not use a full restore or anything I realized after that, I was like, yo, I got so lucky. If she had used a full restore, it would have been over. That would have been it. Because I had no more revives. That on that last hit, that hit Garchomp, I had no more revives. All I had were full restores and heals. Like I had 10 full restores, 10 I had a bunch of healing items that would heal back my Pokemon all the way back. But that's how I kept my team alive. And by the time Garchomp was like killed, all I had left was my Palkia and Torterra. Those two were my last two Pokemon alive. I had no more revives. So when the blizzard hit, when the blizzard missed, I thought it was over. And then when it hit the second time, it brought light to my eyes because I knew that I could do it. And then yeah, Roserade, I earthquaked her. Roserade went down with the second earthquake. I hit 2 earthquakes. She didn't do much damage to me because obviously Torterra is a grass ground type and Roserade is just a grass poison. I think it did throw a poison bomb at me, which I think it's called Sledge Bomb. It threw a Sledge Bomb or a Shadow Ball, something. It threw something at me, but it didn't do that much damage. And I was like, yo, at that point, it was her last Pokemon. I was like, okay, she's like below half health, like a quarter health. It's in the red. I was like, if this earthquake hits, it will kill her and it would be over. And I pressed the button. Earthquake hit. I was like, yes. I was like, I didn't even look at my screen. I immediately walked to the table and I was like, yes, I did it. I was like, I'm not even looking at the screen. I did it. I beat Cynthia. I know it. Yada, yada, yada. I look back at the screen and she is completely dead. Oh my god. I beat Cynthia. I beat Pokemon Pearl. I was like, yo. I was so happy. I was so happy. I was screaming with joy. And then I got into the Hall of Fame. I think here's my picture. Here's my picture with me at the Hall of Fame. I took a picture of it because I did not want to forget my achievement. So yeah, hopefully I put a picture up here. But yes, that was so much fun. I want to replay it again, but not right now. I might play Platinum in the future. But currently I am playing Pokemon Soul Silver. So yeah, that I am very much enjoying. And that is the Pokemon section of this episode 2 of Isekast. Because it's just so good, man. I never thought I would enjoy a Pokemon game to the point where I'm just having that much trouble. Like, oh my god, it felt good to finally beat her, you know. It's like, it felt like a Souls boss. Like, oh my god, Cynthia's really strong. I was like, now I understand why people have so much PTSD whenever they hear that piano melody. I was like, oh my god. But I did it. I mean, Volvo wasn't even that difficult in Arceus. I went in fully prepared. I was like, okay, I got my Pokemon here. I mean, I think I made a video of that. Shouldn't there be a video with me? No, I think, yeah, I think I haven't. I think I deleted that. I don't know. I don't know what I did with it. But yeah, Volvo wasn't that difficult. Volvo was not that difficult. But yeah, that's it. That's the end of it. I mean, who doesn't like Pokemon? Come on now. Do let me know. Like, what was your? I mean, I know I asked this question in the last video, but what is you guys' like favorite Pokemon game, or you know, just your most what would I call that? Like most treasured memory from Pokemon, something like that? Because for me, it's definitely Pearl right now from Diamond and Pearl. Definitely. But yeah, that's what all I wanted to talk about from Pokemon. I mean, besides Pokemon, something else that I actually realized while doom scrolling YouTube, because that's all I do. Is whenever I don't have anything to do, nothing to play, whenever I'm bored, I get bored a lot. Easily get bored. I'm just sitting at my table, doing nothing, just watching YouTube videos, YouTube shorts, especially YouTube shorts for some reason. Whenever I'm like in bed trying to sleep at night, you know, just scrolling YouTube, I would click on a YouTube short without realizing an hour, 2 hours go by, and I'm like, oh shoot, yeah, let me back out of this YouTube short. So I back out of the short, and then I realize that I've been scrolling that same short scroll for that 2 hours, and I realized, wait, what 2 hours? I was like, I have a problem now, because when YouTube Shorts first made like was first a thing, I was like, oh, I'm not gonna watch YouTube Shorts. Like, I'm all about them videos. I need the 10 plus minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes videos, YouTube Shorts. Nothing. But I started watching a lot of YouTube Shorts for some reason. I want to stop, but I just can't. But the most things that I actually watch on YouTube are reacts. Like a lot of my subscriptions are from obviously Vtubers. I'm subscribed to a lot of Vtubers, both indie, corporate, but mostly indie, because those are the VTubers that do a lot of reactions, which I enjoy so much, and a lot of them do streams. Like, that's all they base, obviously I don't know why, but base like 98-99% of VTubers do streaming. Not a lot of them focus on YouTube videos. Like me, I want to focus more on YouTube videos and not so much on streams, because I do enjoy the streams, but I just don't like it. Like, I just don't like my content to just be streams, I do enjoy it though. Like, when people come over to the chat, they start talking, every, 1-2 viewers, it's amazing. It feels amazing, and I get that. But also, that's it. Like, they're not gonna stay for long. They might stay there for a few minutes, maybe the whole stream. Like, depending on the kind of game you're playing, like if it's or what you're doing, basically. Depending on what you're doing is gonna determine which viewers are gonna stay. Like, when I was playing what was it, Dark Souls, the Dark Souls series, I was streaming Dark Souls 3, I believe. I started streaming Dark Souls 3. All of my Dark Souls 3 like experience, that's on the streams. You can go check it out on my YouTube channel, and it's all there, like on the streams. You can check out how I beat almost every single boss, and yeah, it's all on stream. Now, I do have videos showing my entire playthrough of Dark Souls 3 as well. Like, there's a couple of videos out there. I think like 3 or 4 videos I made. I'm not sure exactly how many videos I made. I already forgot. But they're out there. And when I did that, I was streaming, but also making the streams into videos. And I see a lot of VTubers do that too. Or they did. I don't know who actually does that now, but I noticed the decline in that in the VTubers that I watch. But what I did see an increase of is these VTubers do reactions. They react to YouTube videos, they react to, or they review memes, their Discord memes that they send, memes from other VTubers and stuff like that. I saw an increase in that recently, like a year ago or whatever, and I enjoy watching those videos. But why is it that they only make videos on reactions? And why is it that I actually enjoy watching those reactions? Like, whenever I want to see a video about car crashes, about any other video, like I see on YouTube, like, oh, there's this video about this car crashes, or this video about plane something goes wrong, or this video about this documentary, this YouTube or whatever. And then my first thought isn't, oh, I gotta watch this. I was like, no. That's not my first question. I was like, has anyone reacted to this? Because I'd rather watch the reaction than the original video. And I'm like, wait, why am I like this? I'm like, but yeah, I prefer reaction videos over the original YouTube video. So yeah, it's like no hate towards the reaction channels. They're doing amazing work. It's easy, and it's easy to record. It's easy to make, and it's also easy to edit. Like, when I was doing reaction like content, you can see it back in my old videos, that yeah, they did get a lot of like views, but I wasn't enjoying doing it. Like, I've even thought about going back and doing like one reaction a week, maybe one every other video, do a reaction video, because they're easy. And when I have no ideas on what to do, I'd rather do a reaction and have something out there than have nothing in my channel. But that's something I don't want to actually do. I don't want my channel to be known as a reaction channel, you know. There's this one VTuber that I enjoy watching, and it's Smugalana. Smugalana, I love her because when I started watching her, she was reacting to a lot of videos and content that I actually enjoyed watching. But when I went to her channel, I realized, wait, these are all reaction videos. There's no like there's barely like any content of her other stuff that she does. Like the only other way I can find other type of content that she does is through clip videos, clipping her talking to her chat, you know, this and that, talking to other people, her playing games or doing other type of content. I would only find it through clips, not on her own channel. Now, yes, her reaction videos get a lot of views, and she makes like 2 or 3 reaction videos a day, and I'm like, whoa, that's a lot. Like, how much? Like, it's almost as if she's reacting to so many videos every single day, but I guess they're already planned out ahead of time. But the fact that it's that many a day is it's insane. But no hate on it, because I know a lot of people love that. Like me, I love reaction, but sometimes wish, oh, they should react to these videos, because I want to see that type of content. But it just amazes me how much the reaction platform is, how big it is, and how many people actually react to it. It makes me want to go back and actually do more reaction like content, but I don't want to do it. But I might have to. But I'm not yet, not yet. I just want to see how much this Isekast actually goes, because I saw a lot of good like viewer wise. It did pretty good for it being the very first one. I guess because it had Pokemon in the name as well. You never know. But I did enjoy making that, and I'm enjoying making this one as well. And usually I'm gonna try to do Isekast when I don't have anything else to do. Like when I'm like right now, uh, I just made that Pokemon video. I want to make more Pokemon videos, and I want to make more gaming content. But currently, the games that I want to play are in PlayStation, and I need to figure out how. Well, I already figured it out, but now I need to buy my audio. I think it's called a chat link cable, so I can actually hear the audio on my headset, but also hear it on OBS, because the audio is only going from my monitor to my OBS. So you can hear it blasted on my monitor, and on the OBS you can hear the audio as well being recorded. But when I put my audio in through my headset, now I can hear the audio on my headset, but OBS doesn't hear the audio of the PlayStation 5. So the audio is muted there while I'm hearing it on my headset. So it needs the audio, what is it called, the chat link cable, for it to actually transfer the audio to my headset and OBS. So I'm gonna be buying that pretty soon. It's really cheap, $20 on Amazon. I'm gonna get it so I can start playing other games on PlayStation exclusives like Bloodborne, Demon Souls, the remaster, of course. And I can play those games and, you know, make videos of it. You know, play other games as well. Like, I've been wanting to play some games there. I've been wanting to actually make a video about a game that has, you know, not many people know about. Well, people know about it, but it's just not being talked about. I've actually when I decided to make that video, someone else in the community, actually someone big, actually made a video about it like a few weeks after I had thought about making a video about it. And I'm like, wait, what the heck? And it was almost a similar way, like, you know, forgotten mode in this game, something, yada yada yada. But it was just about that one mode. So I want to make that video happen, but I need the audio to actually work. So I mean, it works fine, but I want it to be on my headset, but also on the game's headset, on the OBS section. And that one's more of a, not even really documentary wise, but I want to make more videos like gameplay in the background, voiceover, kind of like documentary kind of based. For that, I'm obviously gonna have to write a script, but while also editing, you know, pretty much hard editing on my side, and those take more time. And when I do eventually make those kinds of videos, I want to have like easy to edit videos, such as this one in an Isekast episode, or maybe a reaction video on the side. So, or maybe just a normal, less edited gaming video or whatever. But yeah, I believe like documentary level, like edited videos should take me like maybe a week and a half to make, maybe a few days to write everything out, a few days, maybe one day to capture all the gameplay that's might be wanting to go on it, and then another couple of days to edit it. So yeah, it's gonna take time. And I also don't know exactly where I'm taking this channel. Like, I want to do Isekast, I want to do these kinds of videos, those kinds of videos. So it's not just a one type of video kind of channel, Because I know whenever I go to, back then, whenever I subscribed to a YouTube channel, it was because, oh, they did this video, oh, they did that video, nice. And then later on, I find out that they're doing other content besides just that one thing that I liked, and then I stopped watching them. So I kind of want to do a little bit of everything, just so everything that I like, that is, just so people that subscribe for that one type of content will get it, eventually, every so often. They'll get their own, kind of what they like as well. Hopefully, I am able to, bring a little bit of everything to someone, that they like. I'm not very good with words, so I can't really explain it well. So, but yeah, what I want to do is just have fun with this channel. I just want to make the content that I want to make. Reactions, they're good. I just don't like. I'm not good at reacting to things. I rather watch someone else react to it. But I do like watching people react. So for the next video that I'm making, I actually don't know what I'm making. I wanted to make a game from PlayStation. I wanted to make something like that, but I have to first get that chat link cable, and before I can actually start playing any PlayStation games, and then edit them. So I think I'm just gonna maybe make another Pokemon game. Also, for this Isekast thing, I kind of want to have more people be in it. Not just me. This thing isn't just gonna be me talking to whoever's listening. I want to actually make it to where I want to have guests here. Maybe even reoccurring people. Maybe even like having them be here every single time. Like kind of like what is Trash Taste does. But of course, I know it is difficult to get people together every single week or whenever you're available. But I do want to have guests over because I just don't want it to be me. So, hopefully you guys, anyone out there is listening, come over. Let's chat. Get to know each other. What better way to get to know each other than a podcast? Just talk and talk. But yeah, like I'm no good at talking to anyone by myself, like co-workers, anyone. I'm not good at speaking to people. But just me. I'm not good at word. But I mean, obviously, when we have a conversation, that's a lot better. You can lead to things. Because whenever I'm talking to my friends, we just talk, and then it leads to another topic, and eventually we're just having fun, enjoying, jabbing at each other, and it's fun. So I kind of want to do that. I want to have other people out here. So if anyone out there is listening, hit me up on Discord, and let's chat. Let's figure out a way to get you on Isekast and talking, because I really do want to have have more people to talk to, have more friends, because back during the Xbox 360 era, I had a lot of fun playing games, enjoying my time online when I got home from school. I would go and play Black Ops 2, and as soon as I got online on the Xbox 360, I was immediately flooded with Xbox Live, Xbox Game Chat invites, game invites to Black Ops 2, either multiplayer, zombies. I'd get on, my friends would message me, hey, you get on, or they would immediately invite me to a Xbox Game Chat. I'd get on. They're like, hey, you want to play some multiplayer? You want to play some zombies? You want to do this? I had a lot of options, and I enjoyed both multiplayer and zombies. I'd be like, hey, let's go play some multiplayer for a little bit, then let's switch to zombies. We'd start off with 2 people, 3 people, and then once the fourth guy came in, like, hey, let's go play zombies now. Let's go do this. Let's go do that. It was so much fun, and I missed those days because one, the people that I played with back then were just online friends. They were Xbox Live friends, real friends, but just through Xbox Live. And I remember I knew them. I knew their names and their gamer tag names, but obviously when we got on, they were gamer tag names. But I want to go back to that, but more so like now that we have VTubing as a like as a purpose to get to know each other. That's how I want to make friends. I want to know okay, what we have in common and what we can talk about, because back then it was just Call of Duty. Call of Duty was all we had to talk about, and that's all we needed to talk about because we all loved Call of Duty. Call of Duty Zombies multiplayer. That's all we needed, and so yeah, that's all we talked about, and it was fun. But now I want to talk about VTubing, video games, party games, maybe single player games. Maybe I could just, we could be on a Discord chat. We could watch meme videos, car crash videos together, make content, figure out a way to, make content together. There's unlimited possibilities of what we could do. Isekast, we can collab, we can do whatever. That's something I want to do. It's fun. I just want to have fun, doing this. Eventually, I mean, if it pops off, we could do more things. But currently, I just want to have fun doing this. I want to have fun making YouTube videos, making content, because I like it. I like doing all this, and I want to continue liking it, because a lot of the times I just don't have any ideas on what to do, how I can make this exciting, yada yada yada. Like even Isekast. There's no way I can make a podcast exciting like that. Just by myself, that is. I can't really make it interesting. But I do need other people to help me with it. So, I mean, if you guys are out there, you guys want to talk, you guys want to chat, see if we can become good friends, hit me up, leave a comment. Let me know. And yeah, I'll be reaching out to a lot of other people too. Small content creators, small VTubers, and I want to get to know them, see what what kind of, just see what they like, and so yeah, so hopefully we can become great friends. I guess to wrap this up, I don't know what kind of games I would actually enjoy playing now. Now that I'm playing Pokemon games, I kind of want to branch out to other types of games that I would play that isn't FPS. Like, I really do want to play more single player games. But I feel like I'm enjoying single player games. Started with Dark Souls, that's a great single player game. Pokemon is another single player game that I didn't think I would enjoy, and I'm loving it. Maybe Resident Evil. I've seen my friend play Resident Evil through Discord while he was playing Resident Evil 1 and 2. I might start Resident Evil, maybe. My brother does have Resident Evil 4. He just bought it. He's currently almost done with it. I might ask to borrow that. But any other games? That'd be nice. Even like I said, if I find anyone else that I'm able to play games with, we might play a game together. I'm open to play any game actually, because even games that I might not enjoy, like competitive games such as what is it called, like Marvel Rivals, Overwatch. I like to play those games with other people, not on my own. but I don't take those games seriously. Because they're competitive games doesn't mean you need to play competitive. I just enjoy hanging out with people while playing games, you know. If you guys want to do that, just know that I suck at those games, and I'm just there to have fun, you know. I'm just there to enjoy the game. But I will play them. But I'm just there to enjoy the game, chat, you know, joke around and stuff. That's basically what friends and I do. We joke around, we don't take games seriously, and yeah, we just game. So yeah, that's what I'll be doing. I'm gonna be on the search to find new people to hang out with online and see what we can do from there. But thank you guys for listening. Hopefully you guys enjoy, and don't forget to like, comment down below if you want to hang out or anything. And yeah, I guess I'll be seeing you guys later. Subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe. And yeah, that's it. Until next time, either the next video or the next episode of Isekast. So yeah, thank you guys again, and I'll see you guys next time.